Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Secretary, we had a good Air Force caucus briefing last week, which I think everyone really enjoyed. One of the things that we discussed was the additional authorities provided by Congress to counter drone incursions over installations within the United States. Can you tell us the impacts that these drone incursions have made on the mission? And also, what additional authorities would be helpful, would be needed to protect our infrastructure, airmen, and guardians?
I would say the impact to operations to this point has been minimal. I'm more concerned about the potential impact to operations if the drone operators, regardless of who they are, got more aggressive. With respect to authorities, I think we're in pretty good shape. If I could, let's let General Wilsbach touch on it.
The Secretary is right. A minimal impact at this point, but we are giving up intelligence to people that are flying drones on our facilities. If we ever run into one with an aircraft, it's going to significantly damage it. It could cause it to crash. And so that's my greatest concern. And of course, we all saw what happened to the Russians with a drone attack. And so it's very cheap to fly a drone and attack a very expensive platform. So we need to be able to defend every one of our bases. And we are, in this budget, we're asking for additional funds to increase eventually to get every single base covered with a defensive system that can detect and defeat any drone that would come to our base. We have the current authorities to do that.
Good, very good. I've heard from each of you on the need of more flexibility with the multi-year procurement efforts that have been provided to the department. I understand that you all have made progress with using the authorities for things like munitions, procurement. General Wilsbach, can you speak to the progress being made on these authorities for multi-year procurement? And are they allowing the Air Force to succeed in munitions procurement?
Yes, thank you, Senator. So we have authorities right now for JASM and LRASM. We'd like to expand that to other weapon systems like the AMRAAM and the JADM. There's a number of others that we would like to expand to. We believe that it creates a stability for the industrial base, the defense industrial base, that creates what I say is good behavior by them that benefits us. So they can hire the right number of people, they can facilitize, they can line up the supply chain because they have that stable environment. And what that means to us is we get the equipment that we've ordered on time, on contract, and at the rate and the volume that we need.
Right. General Saltzman, are you experiencing the same thing? Or?
Yes, Senator, the multi-year procurement is vital because it creates stability for the vendors, which allows them to invest their own money in facilitization, which improves our ability at speed and scale to deliver capabilities. So the stability is just essential to success.
Very good. Last week we discussed the E-7 wedge tail and how it would complement the efforts of the Golden Dome. General Saltzman, can you explain how the E-7 wedge tail would be beneficial to integrate into the space-based airborne moving target indicator as we build out the Golden Dome?
I think my experience in combat tells me that when you have a tough situation, the more capability you have, the better. And I think these are complementary systems that will only make more options available for air battle management and moving target indications.
Very good.